morning, everybody. This is David from the New Trader, and this is Marie. So, yeah, let's see what opportunities the market had to offer today, and yeah, let's see what we're gonna be trading. The market really popped up yesterday, very nice. I fill up the gap and even more than that. And yeah, let's see today what it wants to do. So, Marie, how are you doing?
I am doing great. Beautiful sunshine. Slept well. Cold is under control. Knock on wood. So yeah, I'm feeling really nice. So what about you, David? How are you feeling?
Very good, very good. Yeah, yeah. Just trying to do my best, I guess. So, but everything doing good. Yeah, generally talking good.
You always do your best. Come on now.
So yeah, yeah. I didn't check if we have any news coming out today.
I would. You took the words right out of my mouth. I'm gonna say, let's check some news because yesterday that news really moved the market. So.
So we have. Oh yeah, we have numbers today. A lot of numbers today.
No.
Thing. So we have ISM manufacturing PMI, and we have JOLTS job openings, ISM manufacturing employment, and yeah, Red Book was at 555.
How was the rate?
S&P Global Manufacturing PMI was at 945. Is at 945. Previous was 52.7, consensus was 49.8, and yeah,
Wow.
let's see what it wants to do. Yeah, that's it pretty much, and let's see. Yeah, if you want, we can look at SPY right away, and yeah, let's make sure we pay attention to 945. I have an alarm already for that one,
Oh,
and
good
then it
job.
will be to have that thing right away. So yeah. Yeah, how do you look at SPY today? What do you see on it? Well, what is your
Okay, so let's look at SPY. Well, what I'm liking right now, if you're looking in the 15 minutes, SPY, the PCI at the PCL seems to be acting as a resistance, and that's just a small well, actually, yesterday and this morning, so pre-market. And it's definitely now above, though, if you're looking in the 2 minutes or you're looking in the 5, it's above all indicators that we are following, which are the EMA, the 20, the 50, the 200, as well as the VWAP. So it looks healthy. It does have a nice RSI at the moment. Now, if we're looking at the tape, we've got a stack that starts to the offer, and it seems to be at 557.10. So 557.10, which represents, if you look in the 2 minutes, it represents the 200 EMA. So there you've got a healthy stack that goes to 556.20. So I'm going to put that down, 556.20. It was definitely trading around there this morning, pre-market. And then we've got, if you're looking at the offer, so at the offer, the biggest number seems to be in agreement at 559.50. So 559.50, that's very, very close to the PCL.
cool?
So what do I see at the moment? There's definitely the possibility of it going there. There's even some numbers after that goes up to 560.70. I guess the news will play a little bit on the market, but SPY for some reason doesn't look all that bad. Is it able to pull back? You better believe it's able to pull back. We've seen it. So what do you see?
Yeah, I see some stacking there at between 558 and 559.20.
Mm-hmm.
Also, toward the downside, the stack begins at 556.80. So, and yeah, like that's in Inet. And
Mm-hmm.
Arca is, it has a bunch of 40 lots everywhere. Seems to be like similar sizes, like a similar space between, like every
Mm-hmm.
probably 8 cents to 12 cents, there is 40 lots. So I
Yep,
don't know
that's
what that
what I
means
see.
because like normally if it's only toward the downside, we'll be considering that like a little bit selling downward pressure, but like it's in both sides. So I don't see any particular number that I would say I would be paying attention to, but yeah, like definitely looking interesting. Probably if we break above 558, looking long, but the price have been a little bit rangy during the pre-market. So, but we're gonna see what it wants to do. So for now, I will say neutral.
Makes sense. If we're looking, I just wanted to, before we start looking at our stocks, we've got VIX that was very high this morning at a 23 that corresponded with the 557 around there. Actually, no. So, yeah, 23 corresponds to the 557.71, and then it popped a little bit across there. So right now it's at 22, around 22.5, very healthy VIX. But when we're looking at the volume, when we're looking that there's 10 minutes to the open, it's not crazy in the stocks. So are they waiting for the news? We've got TQQ, that's our first player, which is quite rare. That TQQ shows up at the number one. So what do you have at number one?
I have Tesla, but it's because I don't have like, and that's why probably TKQ is one of the first because Tesla have higher volume. But
Then TQQ?
no, that's what I say. Like, I mean, I have TKQ in a different watch list
Ah, okay,
because
okay,
I have
okay.
indexes on one watch list, and then I have
So
stocks in
smart.
another. So
Understand.
yeah, it's just I have them separate.
I like it.
Cool.
So Tesla is the first?
Yeah, but we can follow yours. Normally yours
No,
is
no,
more
but
complete.
TQQ for me, so 5609, the drop down this morning of 56, around 56 actually, if you're counting the wick. So I'm gonna go to the wick.
I like 5750 seems to be relevant. He has a couple lot, 70 lot, 75. It's the biggest around there.
Okay.
And then 5720 on Inet.
5720.
No, yeah, but in Arca. I say Inet, but it's Arca.
Yeah, that's the biggest one, right? That a nice
Mhm.
153,
Mm-hmm.
which would represent 557. Could be around there. So I'm trying to find some link of resistance with market and stocks. And 5660, which is, yep, 5660. It seems to be a good stack that would be ending there. Okay, so what do you look at TQQ? The same?
Yeah, like I mean, like
It's identical, right?
I was just
fine.
yeah, like neutral. I would say too. Yeah, like those two move very correlated. Like I
Of
mean,
course.
it's something I actually because I kind of don't trade much TKQ or any of the Qs, but like whenever a SPY seems to be very directional, like I mean, it's something you can do trade TKQ and like easy trade probably. If ever a SPY is directional or you think that you have a bottom, and yeah, so
What's curious is that on both, either TQQ, which the pullback was this morning, the pullback was at 5608. There's not a whole lot of players at 5608. Same with SPY. If we're looking at Tesla, the pullback this morning was at 261.30, and there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of players around there as well. Does that have a meaning? I don't know.
It's funny because Tesla got popped overnight by a lot.
And that's what I'm saying. There doesn't seem to be interest in the lows. Usually we see that, right? Before the market, we see that, hey, people are going to buy in at the low, at the pullback. But this morning, that doesn't seem to be there, which I find curious because usually there is like a big player or large numbers that are close together at the lows. Does that mean something?
Yeah, well, it's kind of that double shield thing that you normally call. Like when those prices are like that close. But yeah, that tape is not saying much.
No. And if we're looking at NVIDIA, which is the next, NVIDIA, like the tape is only lean. It's super lean. We've got the biggest at the offer. We've got the biggest position that is the closest at 108. And 108 wasn't even there this morning. It wasn't part of the pullback this morning. And then we've got a little further, 168, 104, and 103 that are all over 150 lots. And 102.
One thing also.
Yeah, so then we're looking at the offered exactly. We've got the 110 there. That's very healthy at 156, and then we've got 112. So 110 is definitely a little closer than the 106 that we were talking about, the 105 and all that good stuff. But right now, just with that 5 minutes that your alarm came out, there's a pullback. So, excuse me.
Excuse you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, like a very lean tape, as it's
Very
saying.
lean.
So
For that close, very lean to the open. Then we've got Sony that on my list for volume, and there's nothing on their tape. And like you, I think I remember you saying that, yeah, you're going to see Sony's tape populate once we open. So not much there.
I have that. That's the next one too. Then Neo.
Then we got Neo, we got IBIT, and PLTR.
So PLTR.
Again, not much on that tape. 83 is significant, but really not much on that tape. 83, so we've got a range right now, a pre-market range, it seems, that could, where 85, there was resistance met this morning, and we seem to have support at 83, almost 50. 83.60.
Yeah.
So that seems to be a little bit range. I'll just take a little bit of look at QBTS that shows up there.
It's funny because you didn't have any imbalance this name.
Any what?
This name yesterday, like even with the imbalance, the price, the value price was way below. Yeah, it's saying like the highest execution was at 82.44. But it closed way above. Like the close of PLTR is 84.40. So we are low.
Hello, hello.
Ça va?
Voilà.
Bien, vous? Et vous?
Et vous, et vous? Très bien, merci.
Très bien, merci. Yeah, so yeah, like what I say, like normally it will go back to test, but there is such a live volume on top of that. So, but yeah, PLTR, I don't see much on the tape, as you say, and see you're looking QBTS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tape on QBTS is definitely healthier. 780 looks interesting. Very big.
I feel like, I don't know if it's only PLTR, but have you seen the jump of those things? Like PLTR jump there, like down. Like I don't know, like what was that? Like almost 50 cents.
Right there?
Yeah,
It just happened?
yeah, it just happened. Like I
Yep.
mean, so fast. But like what I mean, let's see a spy.
Yep.
Oh yeah, okay.
Apple.
Yeah, it was a spy interacting with the 558.
Mm-hmm.
So my guy, what do you have like to tell us? Like how is Quebec? How is everything going? Like what are you looking at today? What is your life about? A lot of questions together, huh?
We still have snow here. I guess Gatineau.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
not much, but
going
yeah.
away, but yeah.
A lot of rain.
Yeah, these days. Yeah. And yeah, school is going good.
Nice.
I have a bit of like less exam for the next
Nice.
2 weeks before the big thing. So,
Mm-hmm.
so I have a bit of time to trade. And today I for sure PLTR, but I want to trade the other things. So,
Yeah.
you're talking to BTS, maybe I'll check it out.
Cool. Yeah, very
Take,
nice.
things of that.
That's very nice. So let's see if today we're gonna have complete patterns or like you suggested how Nvidia was trapping to the open.
Right? That just stayed there.
Like PLTI was
Forever.
the different, but like yeah, it's funny because Nvidia is doing that more and more, like more frequent. Like remember it happened to you 2 days in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Then it didn't do it, but then it did it, and it's like there we go. So
Have fun, everyone.
enjoy, good luck, and
So big pullback from SPY, going through everything.
how low, how low.
Interacting, going through the view up.
My target is 8240, something like that in PLTR. Let's see. How long, how long? I don't know why I have that song stuck in my head, but I don't even know if that's how it's say.
That's how long.
How long?
Yeah. Close enough.
No, but I was saying how long. Yesterday I was kidding with how long, how
How
low.
low.
Yeah. Meet me at the other side.
What a pullback, eh?
Yeah, I've risk on PLTR. I'm quite. I just don't want to get stopped out for nothing, and that's why I decided to give it a little bit more risk. Because in my opinion, it shouldn't be going higher. 50.
I took a position on long on QBTS with the biggest player at 780. I'm breaking even. We'll see. SPY is really popping back. It's interacting with the view up.
Okay. Come on, PLTI, you can do better.
I'm in with you, Marie, on QBTS.
Okay. Now the biggest player seems to be 750. Is it possible it's going to pull back to there? Got me out because I broke even. But when I'm looking at how healthy that tape is, it's really healthy. And 750 seems to be quite far. But we've seen QBTS able to really pull. And it's pulling. So we've got SPY that's interacting again with the VWAP. Is it going to be crossing? Okay, so 750. So we've got 750 on both tapes. That seems to be agreeing. Definitely, though, the numbers are bigger to the offer. So SPY is interacting with the VWAP again. Seems to be a rejection. We'll see. RSI is definitely lower.
So today at 10, there's a job opening. ISM manufacturing.
That's your guy. That's your guy. I love it.
Alarm at 10.
Meet me at the other side.
Love it. Thank you. We've got an alarm on, but 2-3 eyes is definitely better than one. Okay, so it seems like QBTS is going to be going to that 750. And there's definitely enough to bring it up.
Chop
Jump around. Here we go.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
I reload almost right away, so at a okay price, I guess. So So let's look at that tape.
Okay, so I need QBTS to reprint 750 and quickly. If not, I'm out.
You're long?
I'm long. Catching the reverse. It's not going to print.
Looks like catching a falling knife, but just because the volume is super heavy on that.
Yeah.
That volume is insane. Even PLTR has a slightly higher volume toward the downside. Nvidia is going bizarre, like I mean, oof. Meet me at the other side. Zach, do you have what? You have QBTS, you say?
I got set up.
Okay.
I'm looking.
Okay, 556 on SPY. 556.10, 556.20. seems to be a good reversing point. I'm going back. What a week goes by.
Yeah. Oof, that's scary for PLTR. What he's doing right there. It's
I'm in QBTS long.
Okay, what price?
I have the level at 733.
Okay,
Right, there it is. Stop loss really, really close.
720 half 133 lot.
I have a range there. The price is the candles are getting smaller,
exactly.
Cool.
and stochastic is low.
Nice.
Like it's one of my tightest trade active. Stop loss at 26. If it works, it will fit. So on the upside on QBTS, where are the big players?
Now you can see the tape with us, like I have it right here. It's at 380 lot at 812.
On which one?
812.
Okay.
$8.12. 380 lot.
So what's your two? It's two different level two.
All of them is just
Tape.
for QBTS.
Okay. But it's just different. One
Different-
is ACB and the other.
Yeah, like this is the montage. The purple is the Arca INET, and the green is Arca.
Okay.
And if you need INEX, IEX, we have it right here, but like, yeah.
I don't need it. Okay. I forgot that you did that. No.
About the tape?
Yeah, that you put the tape on the stream. So
Yeah, like because I keep saying, oh, I got a good price, and then I fool myself because we can see when it's a good price or not.
Okay, so we've got SPY interacting now and pushing through. Not only the VWAP, but the 20 and the 200 EMA. No, the 20 to 50. Yeah, 50.
What time frame is that thing? 5 minutes. In about 2 minutes and a half, we're gonna have the number.
it's at 10, no?
There is
Another?
another one at 945, which is S&P Global Manufacturing PMI. The final.
Yeah, we had the flash.
We have the
week.
flash last week, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's in the low
Yeah, it's low, but like,
importance.
but it is important, that one. So it is low, but I will consider it still important. Like, I don't know. I find it weird that he have low important rate. Look at you guys catching the bottom in QBTS.
So where would you consider me taking partial? VWAP?
That's if you you're expected to go to the VWAP. Let's say
Yeah,
Marie can inform you better on that
Yeah.
one. Marie, will you?
764, 767, and 782. We've got some lots there.
Yep.
So to take a partial there would not be a bad thing.
Do you hear the music?
No.
No? Do you have music?
Yeah, not for me, but in the background.
No, it's good. Like if we hear it, we will get a copyright problem, but no, we don't hear it.
Okay, so right now at that level, at around 750, we've got a little bit of a battle. So we've got almost identical stack on both sides. So that's what we're seeing there, that wick and I'm okay. I'm breaking even.
Okay, I guess that's for the S&P Global Manufacturing PMI, and yeah, like I don't know why mine doesn't update as fast, Zach. So if ever you get it, let us know. The consensus is 49.8, and the previous was 52.7. So let's see what we get.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a bit of
Yeah,
time.
it came 50.3, so it came higher than expected. Cool.
See, mine doesn't show it yet.
Yeah, 50.3. Yeah, like, and I find out that like if I like there is a lot of data that I was researching about like global warming and population and things like that, and they have all that, but you have to pay the like a fee for you to have access. But they update it like monthly. Yeah, like I was trying to look because the TSI is one of those data that for you to have it you have to pay. I get it from somebody else, but like somebody else shared it with me, but like and
Okay, so SPY is really liking that number, I think.
what color is my cup today?
Red.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to have to check Davies Cup.
So what does that mean? That means you go short?
That means I think the market is gonna be red. at the
So
end of
right
the day.
now, it's crossing all with very big strength. So watch out.
Yeah, like I am almost getting out of this trade. This trade, my stop loss is on SPY, no in the actual trade. And SPY is looking a little bit too strong there for me to be holding this trade. So why you are not taking off? SPY
Okay,
is taking
SPY's
off.
making holy cannoli, breaking new highs. Yeah, making new highs. Let's go. But we still have a little bit of a battle and a consensus in QBTS. But we know when it pops violently.
Today isn't April Fool.
Oh, it is.
If it is.
Yes, it is. So be careful at work
Yeah.
because I think it's his favorite day. So and let's go. Let's go.
Though SPY haven't reached my parameter yet. Like I mean, I know it's trading higher, but like
Very high. Eh?
like if you see, I had a blue line there. If this is SPY, I have a blue line right on top here. Like I am expecting it to go there.
That'd be a nice long, eh?
Yeah. So that's why I think I'm gonna be out of PLTR and looking for something else. Thing is, I don't know why. Let's see NVDA. Very nasty move. Very nasty move.
Right there. So same with QBTS. We've got a pull there. We still have a battle going on the tape. Not clear. People are definitely agreeing that around 750 is a good price. But we know when it pops or flushes, it can be violent.
I really tied my stop loss on.
I'm breaking even on QBTS, so
Yeah, me too.
you too?
Like he's doing those moves that I think if he get me out, I'm just gonna be able to get a better price. So, and like it's by what now? It's gonna go very high and like what? Like those are like those candles. They are looking very awkward. I know it's just 1 minute. I won't give it too much importance because it's the 1 minute, but.
NVIDIA's top volume.
Yeah, Nvidia the range is a little bit
Super
wider.
Well, I was just going to say the opposite. I see 109 on the tape, and that's about it. But you've got a more. So QBTS, are you gonna get us out?
So did you buy NVIDIA, David?
Not yet. I
Waiting for
did
100?
reshort the SPY.
I mean for long term.
Yeah, no. Like, it never hit below 100 yet, and but I did took the short on a SPY.
Okay. The XPXU?
Yeah. And I have the best price you can get after the bounce.
Nice. Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Yeah, like it's a lot of smoke, and
I see like chart of like people behind on their house payment in the U.S. Like
Mm-hmm.
20 years high,
Yep.
Oh,
things like that. I
Like-
see a lot of graphing.
You remember last week I told you they were saying, overweight. And now they went from overweight to neutral. And they are
And I
looking at bones.
remember.
It's like so.
Goldman Sachs is saying like there's a 38% chance of a recession. So it got up like 15%
Mm-hmm.
the last week.
Yeah, the same from JP Morgan this morning. Like I hear that. The percentage I think is different, but like they were saying a higher probability of getting a recession. Especially Donald Trump say that, like, because all these companies are approaching and saying like, hey, we need another exemption or whatever. Like he say, oh, I gave you a big one already of 1 month,
yep.
so
You get nothing.
you get nothing now. So
And at first, it was just a couple of they were saying about 10 to 15, but countries. But like he says, no, it's every country on the face of the planet.
Yeah.
So if I have to, I will. So really.
like, do you think? And this question is for both of you. Like, and I want to hear just whatever you want to say about it. Do you guys think that it is possible to know or to have a accurate perception if a equity or a stock is cheap or expensive, low or high, if you don't have any other instrument to compare its value with?
That's a hard question, my guy.
Repeat that.
Do you guys think, and ladies,
Oh, I don't like guys. And
do you guys both of you, do you think that you can accurately have a accurate perception if a stock or equity or something is at a high price or a low price without comparing its price with a correlated instrument? Like, I mean, like, let's say if a SPY is skyrocketing, like, I mean, it's at the moon, and I consider that SPY has a kind of decent fair value for the 530 company that he holds onto, because the PE, let's say, is like 20 or 25. Do you think if you don't have a SPY as an instrument for you to correlate the price of, let's say, Amazon, would you think that you will be able to say Amazon is like? Does it make any sense for you, or would you have a way to say Amazon is cheap or is expensive without using SPY as a correlated instrument?
Yeah, because people use cash flows and things like that too. And you can use PE. You know, like Amazon, without looking at SPY, that its PE is too high.
Yeah, but for
What
example,
is?
but you use the PE, like if you're gonna look at those numbers, like the PE of SPY will have to also make sense as the average of the company hold, right?
What do you mean?
Like that, based on that, for example, if the PE of SPY is 30, but the PE of your Amazon is like 70, wouldn't you consider that a too high price? Let's say, like for example, we have the same problem with Tesla. Like Tesla can trade like the PE is so many like 70 times, when SPY is like maybe 35 or 30. So and like then it's when people start saying, oh, it's like technology company and blah blah blah. But like what I'm saying is like if you're gonna be looking at that in the stock that you are looking and not just at the price, uh, you are still like you will like it's the same question. Like I mean, either you compare the PE of both, or you don't compare, or you compare the price of both, or you don't compare. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Like if you treat them both as Apple, or like let's say Apple, you mean you look at the PE, and Orange you don't look at the PE, but you still compare or don't compare, and like because like it's like the price could be very abstract to what it's really doing. Oof, number came out.
Oh,
That
yeah,
number came out, and these things are moving crazy.
I forgot about that. I'm still in your QBTS. Move violently.
Lower than previous and lower than expected, but not by a lot, by 0.05. So it was expected 49. The consensus was 49.5, and it came 49. It's not that big of a deal. So in that matter, Zach, what do you say? Like you will do a weak correlation, or like how will you have a more accurate picture in your head? It doesn't matter if you use the PE or not. Like I just like to me, it's the same thing if you use the PE or not. But like, what will be your personal perception of that? That how can you be accurate in this matter, more accurate?
So you're saying, how can I compare? How if, do I know if a company is expensive without comparing?
I think he says, how do you follow or know the price action if it's, or do you correlate it with I guess an index, like if it would be SPY in this case.
Like for example, how do I know that I am buying cheap if I don't have a point of reference? Like I mean, and that comes to like this question is very related to our day trading, and it's to something that I catch up in a video that I showed you yesterday, and I say like, but wait for, that's kind of what we are doing, but probably we are doing that subconsciously, and we are not getting the best of it just because we are not knowing that. And then like I like for example, let's say I say, oh, PLTR is too high at 85. But the only reason why I say PLTR is too high at 85 is because I see that SPY cannot break, let's say, the opening range high. So, and that's what is letting me know, like, okay, this is a little bit too high, and therefore PLTR, it kind of need to tank at some point. But like, if I erase SPY, then my number is kind of really pulled out of I don't know where, but like I if I have to answer that question, what I will say is that if I don't have the correlation, I think that the number that I say too high or too low become very subjective.
So what about the tape, GV?
In that matter,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like that's a discussion we have to have at some point, like or a talk, like. There are days that the tapes are very reliable, and there are tapes that the tapes is not reliable. And according to something I see from the people from SMB, like the day, like it's a chain reaction. If in the indexes the conditions for the tapes are poorly, you're gonna find a lot of things that are gonna perform poorly, tape related. So at the end, like I mean, like, and there are alpha stock always, like we know that. Like I mean, there are stock that do whatever they want to do.
Especially if they're small caps.
But it's like you can have a very strong tape, but if the market doesn't have the conditions to supply for that strong tape, at the end it's like that stock is alone. You know, like I mean, like it's gonna run out of liquidity at some point, or it's just gonna drop little by little. So, but yeah, like. Yeah, in my head, like after analyzing that, if I don't have a point of reference, which we have been doing, like I mean, we have been doing that because we have incorporated the SPY since like a year ago, maybe more. But I have to say, to be honest, that it was not because I was, like, for example, yesterday, NVIDIA cannot break 106. It couldn't break it by the penny. But then SPY break the high of the day, and even if it was at 4 p.m., but like at the end of the day, NVIDIA did break by a lot, by $2. But that means that, hey, you know what, like there is a like a general flow, and everything kind of followed that general flow in one way or the other. So, but yeah, like. The tape is a good indication, and the way I have to do it, because I do it with the tape the way, like, now I'm specifically answering what Marie asked me, like, if I have to make sense of that in my head. Like, you see how we see those big orders, and the price, like, at the first big order, it will cross without, like, if the order was not there. But then there is another big order, and it take like 2 minutes. Then it take like 5 minutes. And then you see that it goes to another order, and you see it really struggling. Like, let's say when the price lasts a couple minutes, like just hammering the price, and like you see, like, it looks like if it doesn't want to trade above there, and you knew that there was a big order, that will be what I consider a good price.
Okay. So you wouldn't trade a stock at all if it's not correlated.
That's not what I'm saying.
So,
I'm not talking about my trading here. I'm trying to understand, like, if it has any value for you, and if what I'm thinking is making sense. Like the reality is that I trade like a cow. Many times I trade like a cow. So, like, I have lack of discipline. I like, but this conversation is just like. You remember the video I showed you yesterday about the guy from...
Yep.
Like, he said that day trading or trading is like, I'm gonna send you that video, Zach, for you to look at it specifically. And like, he said that phrase, and it was like, the way he said it is not relevant because he's just answering a simple comment. But this guy, like, these people are very successful in what they do, and like, I mean, when he say that, then you look at what are his traders doing, and it's exactly what they are doing. Like, they are looking at the major indexes, and they are trying to find trades that make sense based in what is too high for the index and then too high for the stock, or too low for the index and then too low for the stock. Like, I hear them saying, like, now we know we should be looking short. We are long, let's say, but we should be looking long. So it's like, yeah. It's okay. We're gonna go later on that subject, but yeah. So what I'm saying here, when you have the correlation of the indexes, to me, it make it more simple. Like, more simple. You know, like, hey, the index have been spending an hour trying to cross the line. And then you have a SPY that doesn't break through. And then you have NVIDIA that cannot break a price. Short the crap out of it. If the indexes loses, Like Nvidia is gonna lose an even bigger time.
Like right now.
Yeah, like you're funny.
I love it. Excuse me.
So my guy, because of my success in trading,
Mm-hmm.
I want to quit university to pursue a trading career.
You funny, my guy.
That's the name for fool. Okay.
You know, like I don't want to be hanged by your dad or something like that.
You saw he's not that bad.
Well, no, he's very nice. It's just like
He could strangle you.
April Fools. So you didn't answer. So I kind of give it halfway there, but like, what do you think about that discussion?
I think we always compare them, whatever we want to or not.
So you will say it is more accurate with the correlation?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, sure.
You?
Absolutely.
But do we need a correlation? I
Uh,
think it could be trade without it. But
yeah, I think we all try at some point without it. I just think the accuracy is higher maybe when you use the correlation.
The only comment that I am going to say about that is that depending on the stock, sometimes if it's like an Nvidia, if it's a Tesla, if it's a PLTR, it can move before the index will. And when that happens, I believe the tape is a stronger indicator than the index would.
I think
That is an add-on.
I think you are, like, I don't know who to say that, but I think you are totally right. And like the way I use that, and I use that you just said that. You remember last week I was looking at AMD not as a trade, but as a continuation of selling, and because it was the
Absolutely.
weakest one, I say if I see AMD start like tumbling down, I know that there will be a higher chance that the rest will start tumbling down as well.
Correct.
So, yeah, let's take some partial. Push it. I need a little bit more. Yeah, I know it's like I shouldn't be too stressed out. Like the trade I took in PLTR is I hear somebody like I think it's called like a how is it called? Like that you see the value line here?
Mm-hmm.
Like I add the line but behind there is a red line here.
Okay.
And
Oh yeah, I see it.
the reason of that relevance here is because like there was no imbalance or whatever imbalance there was didn't create higher volume than that price that was executed here. So I am shorting this value against that value. So from here to there is my trade. Like,
Very short.
because this is the highest volume and this is the highest volume. So it's basically a station to a station. But that trade have a name that I don't remember right now.
Rangy?
No, it's like
It seems to be a close range.
Yeah, but
Like-
that close range is $2.
Yeah, that's true.
And like we don't have
Oh,
warranty
yeah,
that's gonna hold.
I was
Like once you
selective
break that,
today.
it's gonna go. If you break that, there is no volume hold in there. Like you see the gaps I told you here. That if it's across that price, normally
It's
accelerate
just
toward
going
the
to be.
downside.
Yeah, I like that. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's too close to know you get there, pretty much. Did you look at Spy?
That's where your song comes in. Hello, can you do? Let's be careful. So right now, it seems like the stocks are definitely a little ahead of SPY. And we've got stronger stocks than SPY.
Tesla is still green. That's unbelievable. Filling up that gap almost for sure.
I saw a lot of bad news from this one.
Yeah, it's QBTS never recuperate.
Nope.
Yeah, a lot. Bitcoin looked like a reversal. I did.
Yeah. Yeah, especially at that price.
47. It touched 47 the day before.
Yeah, yeah.
150.
Like it's funny because I like I was last time I talked about IBIT with Marie was the same thing. Like I avoided because of the zigzag, but definitely price around there looks interesting for those long, as you say. It's like, are you taking any IBIT around there?
Yeah, I think just to see. It's like the first time I'm trading IBIT
That's the first time?
on the day trading. Yeah.
Watch out for 105. I don't know why I have a line on 105.
There was a big guy there.
No, 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 no.
That's funny.
What happened?
I got somebody in Switzerland that wants to talk to me. Are you open for a conversation?
I say sure.
Yeah, no.
Meet me at the other side. Very concerning the down move about SPY.
So I'm in IBIT at 47.
Cool. I have an order to take partial. I just get it out of my hands, and once you get there, I'm gonna get it.
I like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Jala jala.
Ha! You got to look at this. The SNCI in the 2 minutes.
Well,
Is-
look at the 5 minute. That's a
Oh
5 minute
my
one. It's like,
god! That is insane. I love it. That's crazy.
we should short the crap out of that there. Hello. I think Nvidia still has some juice toward the downside, and oh yeah, it's going with down. It's okay. Do we have anything that is still extended? Oh, AMD. Um, it's called the money burner.
AMD is Advanced Money Destroyer.
You guys are crazy.
I got some short for AMD.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
Excuse me.
Basically, like yeah, like this is helping me a lot with the. Like I don't have a good price on AMD. But I'm okay with that because like it's exactly what I'm expecting, to break the bottom and just keep bleeding. If you see that previous bottom there, that's if the 15-minute open. So that 15-minute open, everything have break it. SPY have broke that, Nvidia have broke that, PLT have broke that. Why AMD didn't break it? Because AMD is whatever, you know. Like I mean, yeah, for sure. You're gonna see it going down with the rest of the thing, unless, like, I mean, I know that it have been switching a strength, and this name is really beaten down already in the macro spectrum. But like, I mean, I don't see why I would go too far from there. So I mean, let's let it play. Could I get a better price? Yeah, for sure, I can do better. But
So I'm testing the Advanced Money Destroyer.
the
How it destroys.
the actual price that makes sense, like chart wise, is like 101.30.
Yeah, I'm at 101.30.
Oh, look at you.
SPY's got a crazy candle happening there.
Yeah. This is PTR. That's a big candle.
Pretty ginormous, eh?
Mm-hmm. What is that? AMD. Yeah, it's okay.
I flip long. And then
You flip long? Nice.
I bit. I got in. He got me out with the wick. Now it's moving.
Spy is pushing.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Are you still short, Davey?
Mm-hmm.
Spy pulling back.
I'm gonna try to hold those trades maybe. Like,
Okay.
I have some profit already, so or maybe I just hold AMD. Let's see. It will depend a lot on what the SPY is doing, but right now SPY is just confirming my thesis, so like, or theory, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
So
Is anybody in PLTR?
me short,
So I'm not.
but I have my short still from 84.22. So
And you took some partial, right?
yes, I took partial at the critical point.
I love it.
Pretty much served with that one. So
Me gusta. So SPY did not make a lower low.
yeah, like the RSI and the SPY spike a little bit. Like a little bit very good, I would say.
Yep. Agreed.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Interesting enough, the last 2 days I haven't overshoot, so that's good. Like because that's what cost me most of the money. Like for example,
Yeah, go in and out and
like at the open, like let's say for the first 15 minutes I take too many trades and
I
then
still not disciplined enough for that.
okay. But we are working. It's both. We are working
Yeah.
on that. So because it's like yes, then I make money, but I am just paying back for whatever
Tesla
thing I
is
did.
just flying.
Tesla is flying. Okay, let me look at that. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. It's a big advantage to be friend of the president.
Well, no kidding. Or a big disadvantage when you lose half of your value of your stock.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Ladies, very active today, huh?
So, to your point, Davey,
Mm-hmm.
PLTR is ahead of the index today. Ahead of SPY.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like our top 5 in volume are popping. So something, we didn't receive any news, right?
No, like the news that we had, but like, yeah.
I got out of AMD.
Yeah, like
5 hours.
it's exactly what I am looking at the other screen because like yes, I went small and like I'm okay with that, but like at that VWAP, very heavy volume came in and like it has the heavy print was at 101.82.
Mhm.
So
Knocked that out.
like I'm gonna give it a couple cents above there. If it doesn't reverse, I'm gonna be out too.
Okay, so PLTR is reversing. Let's see if SPY does it after.
Mm-hmm.
If Marie is right.
Let's go, grain of sun. Let's go. And there we go. PLTR was ahead.
Yeah.
Breaking even, get me out. I don't care.
Yeah, like PLT are having like way more bullish than the rest of the stock. Like Nvidia yesterday didn't do much, while PLTR was skyrocketing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I guess like I have to take more partials, and like that's something I know for sure. But
It's hard for you, eh?
yeah, even like I have this data that say that, but like I mean it's I and I got better, but like well after the data I got better, but no, it's not sufficient for me to say that I
It's
am efficient.
counterintuitive.
Yeah, like but it's okay. We're gonna get it little by little. Like we're
Oh,
gonna
freak! Of course.
like
Are you kidding me? Of course.
partially and partially. It's
Like I follow a trader on Instagram,
mhm
and he posted his result of the month or something. He's making a shit ton.
mhm
I saw that he's only taking like 1.5 hours, 2 hours. The maximum I saw is like 3.5 hours.
mhm. Yeah, it's
Maybe I should take the money sooner, like faster.
yeah, it's
Because you know the sentiment can switch fast. Like, what is
Excuse
true 2 minutes ago might not be true like 1 minute later.
yeah, especially like that was something Maria and I was talking yesterday that are so far trading like that their job is basically to shake everybody at the top and shake everybody at the bottom, so there is no safe place. So okay, let's look at SPY.
So SPY now is making a higher high. And now SPY is going to be approaching the VWAP. So that's going to be critical to see, is it the go through or is it the pullback? What are the other ones doing? Nvidia is going. Okay, so we've got a higher high on Nvidia. We've got a freaking over high on Tesla. So we know Tesla is definitely feeding. Okay, Lucid's popping up. Obviously TQQ we know. Ford is popping. ALL is popping. INTC is popping. QBTS is popping. Okay. We seem to have a lot of pops. But we still have critical point on SPY.
I have a lot to prove right there.
Mm-hmm.
Once he hit the VWAP.
And kaboom.
go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
SPY is pushing. Beautiful, beautiful push on that one.
So I'm gonna go out of AMD, mismanage that trade for sure.
Look at the long on IBIT, how good it would be.
He shake
Okay.
you out,
That-
right? Yeah, shake you out.
I was planning to take at VWAP too.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still in the trade with PLTR?
Yeah, and PLTR short.
Did you take partials?
Yes, I took on partial.
So guys, I need to go. I have a couple of work to do. So yeah,
Thank you for coming.
joining.
no stress, and I'll be there tomorrow.
I
Okay,
like that.
Okay.
so have
You
fun,
there?
my guy, and good studying.
Yeah, have a good day, guys.
You
Thank
too.
you too.
Bye.
Bye. I didn't notice. Blary said good morning.
Yeah, that was very long ago.
I know. I'm so sorry, Blary. I was caught in my trading. Nice. So is SPY gonna make a higher high there? What's your break even on the PLTR?
84.22. So I'm out of AMD, and I definitely mismanaged that trade. And
Why do you say that?
I let it go way too far. So and
Okay.
it's okay-ish, but to be aware of that.
SPY wanting to make higher high, and I think right about there it just did.
I had to
Here
PLTR.
we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
There's a big position at 84.50. I'm sure you saw it on PLTR.
Yeah, the 271.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
To that line right there because I don't want our lovely spy should use that as resistance, right, or support right there. And let's go. It is support for SPY right there. Didn't want it to lose that. It did not. So you're breaking even on PLTR?
No, I'm taking a loss because I had.
Oh.
Yeah. My average is still above 84, so
Okay. What a smoky candle that was, eh?
we.
84. Little battle there. So SPY, this did not make a low yet. RSI climbing on both PLTR and SPY. SPY made a higher high. Quite a wick, but it's filling that wick. So we've got a double shield on PLTR at 84.44, 84.50, two big sizes there. Guess where I'm going to be taking my next partial. And SPY is going kaboom. Okay, 44 and 50 are still there. SPY still pushing. It did another big wick and it's filling up that wick. PLTR seems to be reacting to the PCL. I'm just gonna take a partial there.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. $559.50 for SPY, which seems a little crazy.
Oh, Tesla went to 272. Look at that volume.
Not so.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Okay, so SPY is at very close to being to the PCL, and we've got PLTR at the PCL. SPY going through the PCL. PLTR not there yet. Wicked it. SPY wicked it as well. 43, 44 being filled. 50 on PLTR is still on the pallet. Can it be so close and not go? Is it possible? Okay, so we've got SPY now that is going through the PCL.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Okay, so we've got 84.35 that's got 303, and then we've got 84.50 that's got 280. And actually, when we're counting both tape, it's over 300. SPY's pulling back from the PCL. Oi,
Sorry about that.
as if. Okay. SPY's filling the candle at the PCL. And we've got PLTR going through the PCL again, gaining a little bit of strength there. And SPY is going through that. Like, wow. Whoop, whoop. Let's go. Okay, so we are going to be, I believe, printing 50. We will see. 45 is coming up. 45's on deck. PCL. And let's go. $45's on neck.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Uh-oh. What was that?
My phone falls.
Okay, so SPY's interacting with the last level I had. Above that level. Uh-oh. That one was a ball.
We. Okay, let's see.
Okay, so next level is 85 for PLTR. In big position at 86 is just that I find it's too big. But really, my beautiful grain of sands. Okay, so SPY is really making higher highs. Mhm. Well, not the first one, but SPY did a doji. Doesn't seem to mean nothing. Okay.
Sorry.
Ay, 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 ay.
What do you have at 85 on PLTR?
At 85, I've got a stack, and I've got an amount of about 100.
Okay.
But it starts at 97. Okay, now it's about 160. And it could go to about 12. And then there's a big amount at 86. But what do you have to eat?
83 lot. Plus, it's like 16, something like that.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's strong-ish. See 92, like 84, 92, how you print.
SPY pushing up, making a higher high again.
Yeah.
Holy SPY, what's happening? Whew. Okay, so PLTR made a higher high right there. Wow, tape really got heavy. Are you gonna fill that candle, PLTR?
It has such a good volume over the long.
Okay, 90's on deck. Getting filled. There's a pullback there. Tape is getting weaker. Are we able to take a little
Break? Yeah, for
yes,
sure.
please?
Yeah, let's take a little break. I was going to tell. Good for the idiot that turned on that machine.
Looking for the idiot that turned on the machine.
No, good for the idiot that turned
Oh.
on the machine.
That's funny. Well, Mr. T?
No, like this is.
No, Mr. T has been getting a lot of heat from the market and the questions.
No, but
and
he
the-
doesn't look at the market and it's no, like, you know.
Yeah, but he's been getting a lot of heat.
Like it's not one of their team that they are looking at because. Yeah, sure. He fired somebody from the Fed lately, and like this morning I saw in Bloomberg the lady saying like, as he fired me, he can fire J. Paul because we are wearing the same line. Because apparently he fired her illegally.
What's legally?
They say that it was like a cost, whatever cost related, and when they look at the terminology for like I mean what it means in her position, she never did that. So that's what they say. I mean, like probably I can find. Let's see, Bloomberg.
On Thursday, two
Editing. Wow, that's insane. Insane. On a spy.
Totally agree. Are we flipping?
I am not. I'm short and I'm gonna keep the short.
So let's see what our stocks are doing. So Nvidia is pulling back. So did SPY make a new low? Definitely. Nvidia in the local is making new lows. Tesla is pulling back now. Ford didn't do much. Lucid, really very good. I think that's a smoky. We'll see. What you doing? Good move for AAL. Yep, tape seems to be a little bit heavier, but 8460 is going to be important. And let's see how it's going to. For PLTR 8460. And for SPY 560. $560.33. So it should be very close to there. Okay, how are you going to react there? Well, you whipped it, and you seem to be wanting to pop, eh? Let's see. How does that correspond? And PLTR 8460.
So it's time to wrap it up, Marie.
Oh, great idea.
So yeah, so basically for my trades, like yeah, I think I'm gonna speak as clear as I can, like based on my ideas. I mean, like this makes no sense to me. So, like, yeah, and yeah, that, yeah. My question is, what the heck is that?
What?
So, the push on a SPY, like let's say, yeah, like let's say if we go in a 5 minute chart,
$7.
yeah, like I mean, yeah, but like that's what I mean, like that. There is something I am not seeing for sure, because like that in my book that shouldn't happen. So, but not just that it shouldn't happen. Like I mean, I lag into reacting fast enough, though. Like,
Don't believe in the move.
what happened is like, and I understand like I understand the way you trade. Like no, I'm not saying that I know how to do it. I'm saying that I understand how for you it's like, oh, you flip and it go, or oh, you flip and it go. But in my case, like I have, I'm trying to kind of understand like when we're gonna do what and why we're gonna do what. So because of that, like I mean, I didn't make peace with this push up. For sure, that's a machine. Like somebody turned on a machine, and the machine is buying everywhere. Like look even American Airline. Like it's ridiculous. Like I mean,
That's what I said. I went down the first 10, remember? And I was just going to say, hey,
So-
it turned. Bullish, bullish, bullish.
so the more I look at that move, is the same thing. It's like, did we get away with something? Like I mean, did something fundamental like? Well, let's say forget about the fundamental. Did something technically change? In my opinion, is a no. Like let's say today, what I'm gonna be observing. Like I want to see a SPY trading, and I know this is going against my own trade, but I want to see a SPY trading at 564. I want to see, is it gonna go to 564? Like look at that big flush from there.
That
So,
would be a $10 move for spot.
from what it is now, it's only $4.
No, but from
For
where
the
it
day,
started. Yeah, for the
Yeah,
day.
for the day, yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Quite bullish.
but what I'm saying here is, I'm quite impressed for this whoever machine, whatever. I don't know, so it's just breaking my head, but it's okay. It's more data for me to study and see what the heck happened there. But yeah, so I trade PLTR at the open. I took a loss, but then it like I am glad I took one part. It was just one partial, but it was good enough that my losses are insignificant today, and I might end green, but so like I hate, like this is a trade I held overnight. Then I short, partial, add to the short, partial. I partial twice. Yeah, it's true. I partial twice, and then I add to the short, and here I took a loss. Then I shorted again, and took another loss, and then I shorted again. At least I didn't short it 6 times. Let's say like wrong. Like I mean, I only have 2 losses on it, and that's why maybe that's why also my losses are small. Like I mean, like partial plus only 2 losses in there, and yeah, that was it. I mean like I am expecting this to go below the low of the day at some point, but like up to now I kind of don't understand what is going on, so I have to be careful and revise what I'm doing. So, and I took a trade on AMD that I was expecting it to work, but I let it go too far. Though I bought very little shares, I let it go way too far against me, and that is because I didn't put the stop loss. Like I have a tendency to it's the second trade, I want to hold it for long, and I say that I don't look at the price as careful as I would look for something else. I'm like, yeah, that's a very bad entry no matter what I say. Here will be better, and then like from whatever around here you see how it's doing that round thing here, but like yeah, so a okay day for me, but psychologically talking, I feel very annoyed. And it's not in a bad way. It's just saying like I am not understanding what is going on because I do not understand. I have to find out what is going on. If this doesn't make sense to me, it just doesn't make sense. So I have to figure it out. And to me, that like, oh yeah, it's like it does whatever. No, it's this is mathematical. So like, and that's yeah. Ask Gene Simmons if the market do anything on its own. So then he will tell you that it's just numbers. So yeah, whatever. So whoever is buying there, good for them. And as I say, they okay there, but intellectually talking, I really have to check what is going on here. I don't know. So what about you? How did you trade? I know you flip, and that was good for you, but
Yeah. So PLTR short, I tried it twice, did not work, walked away. I flipped to the long, went very well, but that wasn't my first trade. As everybody know, Zach and I were in QBTS
QBTS, yeah.
twice. It got me out, walked away because it kept tanking and it was not corresponding with the market. It was not aligned with the market. So it did do the move afterwards. So I did recuperate a little bit from that loss, but not much. So PLTR by far my flip at PLTR. I flipped PLTR, which was great. I was short, but then I flipped it
Long.
at 82.30, and I kept it to 85.20. So that was a really, really
Very good trade.
yeah, it was a really good trade. I was taking partials, as you know, right, left, and center. So I was able to recuperate my loss, which I really, really liked for today. And so PLTR was a good one. Right now, PLTR is exactly doing what the market's doing, what SPY is doing. It's caught there. So if I'm looking at the tape, there's 84 and 86 as a position. And it's almost smack dab in the middle. So I'm not trading at the moment. And that's about it.
Cool. Yeah, so that's gonna be everything for today. Let's see what is gonna be like at the end of the day. And I hope everybody have a good day. We're gonna see you tomorrow.